So far this season, we have introduced the countries of Slovenia, Uzbekistan, and also Malaysia. And then we went west to South Africa. Then we went to South America and we visited the country of Colombia. And then we went up north to the island of Saint Lucia. Let's find out where we're going today.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Around the World on 8 Plates. In this series, we're going to introduce different countries around the world. We're going to feature signature dishes from these countries, and we're going to teach you how to cook these signature dishes. And finally, we're also going to introduce some special guests from these countries so that you can learn more about these countries firsthand. So which country are we going to visit today? Well, in order for you guys to have more fun, we are going to introduce these countries by revealing the country through a monologue. It's a punny monologue, and so you're going to use this monologue, you're going to listen to this monologue and try to figure out which country we're visiting. So, without further ado, it is punny monologue time. Okay, so it's a punny monologue time, right? Alright, so some people, they are afraid of cooking because they feel that they are a kitchen novice. A kitchen novice means a beginner in the kitchen. They don't know how to cook much. My suggestion, just go online, find YouTube videos of simple recipes, and you will learn slowly. So, if you are a kitchen novice, don't worry. You just go online, find simple recipes, and you will be okay. Anyway, this is the punny monologue. I hope you can guess which country we're visiting. Remember, if you are a kitchen novice, just go online. Alright, I'll see you later.
Presented to you by National Taiwan Normal University, Common Core Education Committee, Foreign Language Education Division. So if you still don't know which country it is, here are 3 clues for you. This is clue number 1. The first thing you think of when you visit this country is full of beautiful beaches. However, if you look closely, more closely, you will find that this country has other things to offer. What are these things? Let's find out. Well, why don't we start with the capital city of this wonderful country? The capital of the city is divided into basically 2 parts. One part is the tourist area, and the other part is what is referred to as Old Town. The name of the tourist area is called the Circus, and it is named after Piccadilly Circus in London. It has a clock tower and fountain, and it's close to the cruise terminal, so it's very conveniently located. The second part of the city is called Independence Square. Here you'll find a wonderful fountain, you'll find trees and benches, and most of all, there's free Wi-Fi. So if you're on a cruise and you only spend a few hours in the city, then you don't need to buy a new SIM card. Here's clue number 2. In this country, you can experience what it's like to be a pirate. Did you know that one of the islands from this country is considered to be the first island in the West Indies to be colonized by Europeans? Because of this, many battles were fought and many pirates wanted to loot the treasure. You can learn about all of this at Brimstone Hill Fortress. And here's clue number 3. Clue number 3 is a song, and here we go. For better or for worse, be it blessing or curse. And we shall all prefer we're in this together.
as a federation, each stand as one, each together, wearing this together.
Now that we have the clues, let's try to answer, so where are we going today? Here's a recap. First of all, this country is where you can find the Circus and Independence Square. Second, this country is where you can experience pirate life. Third, it's a place where people can just come together and live as one. And most of all, this place sounds like the phrase kitchen novice. Welcome to Saint Kitts and Nevis. And today we're going to teach you how to cook goat water or Caribbean style meat soup. Well, to understand how to cook goat water better, let us quickly learn more about Saint Kitts and Nevis. Here's a postcard showing us the flag, some basic information, and location of Saint Kitts and Nevis on a map. Finally, continue reading to find out more about the geography of this island nation. Before going to the step-by-step recipe, let's go through the list of ingredients for goat water. So these are the things you'll need. First, milk, 2/3 cup, butter, 4 tablespoons, freshly chopped herbs, flour, 1.5 tablespoons, molasses, 1 tablespoon, cold water, 1.5 tablespoons, cooking oil, 2 tablespoons, 6 chili peppers, 1 onion diced, salt to taste, green papaya, just half of a green papaya, canned tomatoes, 1.5 kilograms of cubed bone-in goat or pork, baking powder, 1 tablespoon, and finally chicken stock, 1 liter. So first, put some oil in a hot pot and spread the oil around, and then add the pieces of the meat one by one. Make sure that you brown the sides of the meat. So this is what it looks like for now. Again, all sides of the meat have to be brown. You don't have to cook the meat 100%. You just need to brown the sides because later you will use water to cook the meat completely. So now you will have to add the other ingredients into the pot. First, season it with salt. Now add the chicken stock cube. And finally, add some water. Let the water boil for 5 minutes and then you can add bay leaves. Now add the fruit and vegetables. These include papaya, scallions or green onion, onions and chili peppers. Now add the canned tomatoes, like so, and mix everything thoroughly or carefully. Next step is to thicken the sauce. So in a small bowl, add 1.5 tablespoons of flour, molasses, and some water. Now mix everything carefully or thoroughly and pour everything into the pot. So the next step is to prepare the dumplings. In a small bowl, add 1 cup of flour. After that, you add some butter, maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of butter, like that. Just put it inside the bowl. And then you will need to add some salt to taste. I would say 1 or 2 teaspoons. And then 1 whole cup of milk and pour it inside. And finally, you'll need to add some baking powder. Now again, mix everything carefully or thoroughly. Now, use a spoon to create small dumplings the size of a grape. Cook the dumplings in the soup and let it boil for around 2 to 3 minutes. And there you have it, the recipe for goat water or Caribbean style meat soup. In case you need it, here's a written recipe for goat water. Feel free to share in the comments how your goat water turned out. I know during this pandemic, I know it's difficult and dangerous to travel abroad. Fortunately, we can taste a bit of Saint Kitts and Nevis right in the comfort of our own home. If you enjoy my content and video, please like and subscribe to get weekly video recipes. Anyway, enough talking, here is the written recipe. understand Saint Kitts and Nevis better, let's interview our special guest for today, Miss Lisana Bell. Okay, so hi, could you introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi everyone, my name is Lisana. I am from Saint Kitts and Nevis, which is in the Caribbean, and I am 24 years old.
And what are you doing here in Taiwan?
Well, I am currently studying Chinese at NTNU. Then I will be studying tourism and hospitality at Ishou University.
Oh, so after NTNU, you're still staying here?
Yes, for 5 years.
5 years, wow, okay. And once you learn Chinese, I think that will help you with finding a job back home.
Yes, especially for tourism, it would be really good
Mhm.
because having a foreign language would help your chances of getting a job in tourism.
And do a lot of Chinese people go to...
We have a lot of Chinese people in Saint Kitts.
Oh,
The thing
okay.
is, there's more people from China than in Taiwan.
I see, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but they do have their different rules.
Right.
The people in China from China, they more they have, let's say, supermarkets, small restaurants,
Mhm.
and the ones from Taiwan, they work in the embassy.
I
They
see.
do farming with us. They do technology. They help us with so many stuff. Which
Mhm.
is really good. We also have people from the Philippines.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good idea. Once you learn how to make milk tea, you can open a milk tea store there. Be your own boss.
Right, but I think milk tea is different to what we have.
Okay.
Milk tea, it's more. I don't know if you guys use it here, but it's carnation milk. I know the Philippines have it.
Yeah.
So we use carnation milk, sometimes Milo, or we mostly use trees as our tea.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
so we have a tea for cold, a tea for remembering stuff, a tea to detox, a tea for everything.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, you try not to put milk in your tea. We try not to.
Okay. And so what other interesting facts about your country do you think is worth mentioning to the audience?
What's the interesting fact? Okay, the interesting facts about my country, it's 2 islands, 1 federation. So it's Saint Kitts and our sister island, Nevis. The thing is, Saint Kitts was the first Caribbean island to be discovered by Christopher Columbus. So they call us the motherland of the
Okay.
Caribbean.
Yeah.
We were also named after Christopher Columbus, then we changed the name.
Uh-huh.
The other one is Nevis is more a relaxed place, and it's more, I guess it's a little like Taiwan, where it has its geographical stuff.
Okay.
They have the hot springs, they have sulfur. This place is made from sulfur.
Yeah.
And they also have a lot of wind farms and stuff that can be compared to Taiwan.
Oh, interesting. All right. Thank you for the introduction.
You're welcome.
For today's TOEIC, we will do listening, and here are the directions. You will hear some conversations between 2 people. You'll be asked to answer 3 questions about what the speakers say in each conversation. Select the best response to each question and mark the letter A, B, C, or D on your answer sheet. The conversations will not be printed in your test book and will be spoken only 1 time. Listen to the conversation for questions 1 to 3. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And I think it's a good idea. Once you learn how to make milk tea, you can open a milk tea store there. Be your own boss.
Right, but I think milk tea is different to what we have.
Okay.
Milk tea, it's more. I don't know if you guys use it here, but it's carnation milk. I know the Philippines have it.
Yeah.
So we use carnation milk, sometimes Milo, or we mostly use trees.
Question 1. How does a female speaker react to the business idea? A. She thinks the idea is completely stupid. B. She is very enthusiastic about it. C. She has no opinions on it. D. She is slightly worried about the idea. Number 2. According to the conversation, which is true about carnation milk? A. It is produced in the Philippines. B. It's common in Taiwan and the Philippines. C. It's only common in the Philippines. D. It's different from the milk found in Taiwan. Question 3. At first, milk tea was discussed or mentioned in the conversation to talk about a or the blank. A. Business. B. Kind of milk. C. Special dish. Or D. Philippines. Listen to the conversation for numbers 4 to 6.
One more thing.
One more.
Yeah.
Maybe is a home of the tallest building of Twin Tower.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Have you been there?
Of course.
And do you think it's beautiful from the view? Do you think it's really beautiful from up there?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think the view will be better if I look in the mirror, right?
What do you mean? Look in the mirror.
If you look in the mirror and then you see yourself, that's a better view.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
right?
a good one.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Number 4. Which of the following is true about the speaker from Malaysia? A. He has been to Taipei 101. B. He likes to look at himself in the mirror. C. He does not think the building is nice. D. He has been to the tallest twin towers. Number 5. One speaker started talking about mirrors to A. Tell a joke. B. Argue with the other speaker. C. Talk about Malaysia. D. Find more information about the building. Number 6. What was mentioned first in the conversation? A. A twin tower. B. Mirrors. C. Views. D. Going to the city. Listen to the conversation for number 7 to 9.
It's surprising how we can find most of the ingredients, right?
Well, do you know where Babuti originates from?
No. So
Malaysia.
tell me seriously. Okay.
This is a Cape Malay dish.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's a group of people living in Cape Town called Cape Malay people.
Okay.
And a few hundred years ago, they were taken from Malaysia.
Yep.
People were taken over as slaves from Malaysia to South Africa to go and work on the farms and also in the fishing industry.
Right.
Number 7. The speaker started talking about Malaysia because Malaysia has similar blank with Taiwan. A. Weather. B. People. C. Food products. Or D. Fishing industries. Number 8. The speaker said that Malaysians were taken to South Africa blank. A. To teach African people how to farm. B. To help Africans grow more rice. C. Because South Africa needed more workers. D. Because South Africa needed more fruit. Number 9. How did one of the speakers feel when he found out that bubuti originates from Malaysia? A. Angry. B. Surprised. C. Embarrassed. D. Serious.